Hello all, and welcome to something completely different, completely new, and never been tried before on my video channel, and I'm looking forward to doing it. And what is it? Well, I am going to make an all-original cocktail. So yeah, it is a variation of the Dark and Stormy cocktail from Bermuda, which is ginger beer and dark rum, as I had a lot of dark rum left over, and I found that I don't really enjoy drinking it straight. So I made a couple Dark and Stormies, and I thought, well, why not try to take it to the extreme here? Why not go and make like the Dark and Stormy version of an AMF or a Long Island iced tea, or Suicide in the Afternoon or something like that, So I want to go and invent my own sort of cocktail, and for that purpose, if it's going to be like that, well, here is a Glencairn glass filled up with approximately 5 ounces of dark rum. And here is a pint of Crabbie's original alcoholic ginger beer. This is 4.8 ABV. So, yeah, this is like about somewhere in between the neighborhood of 3 to 5 standard drinks worth of alcohol in a single beverage. So what we're going to start with here is we have our ice, and it's a little bit wet, and that's because I go and wash off my ice because my freezer for some reason is not very fresh and makes the ice smell horrible. I have about 2 limes worth. It was 1 large lime and half of a small lime, so we're going to start with that. So what we are going to do is we are going to be going and putting lime juice and as much of the pulp into the ice as possible. So what am I going to call this, you might ask, while I go and squeeze this. Maybe I should have pre-squeezed it because this is like time consuming. Well, the name I have chosen for this is the Bulwer Lytton, after the English Victorian writer Edward Bulwer Lytton. Now, you might wonder why I chose that name. And when this video finally gets uploaded, you may realize why I chose this name for the variation, why I chose that author's name for the variation of the Dark and Stormy cocktail. And I'm not going to lie, one of the main reasons is because every other permutation of Storm or pun on Storm has already got like a rum-based cocktail based on it. So I have to kind of go, even if I didn't want to, I have to go and like stretch to go and find a reason why to go and call a cocktail a Bulwer Lytton. So if you can figure out why I call it the Bulwer Lytton, you get a prize. And what is that prize? I don't know. You get to take a trip to Hawaii that you pay for yourself, and you get to come down here to Hawaii and you get to drink with me, and I'll buy you your drink. So that the thing is, you have to come to Hawaii to go and collect on that prize. But I'm dead serious about it. If you come to Hawaii, I will collect on it. I will pay up on it. Okay. Wow. Maybe I should have pulped these beforehand. This is already like half my usual review length. Next time I'm going to do that beforehand because I've actually run out of things to say here. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, don't squeeze limes with your bare hands if you've been weed whacking and you've got a bunch of cuts on it. Of course, this last one doesn't want to go and squeeze. Okay, that's good enough. We got enough pulp out of this. As you can see, got enough lime juice and pulp here to really make a difference. So next ingredient, I'm going to add a dash or two of Angostura Bitters. It depends on how much you like Angostura Bitters. Maybe just a little bit more. I like Angostura Bitters a lot. Yes, they add quite a bit of flavor, but I like it. And this is supposed to be big anyway. And finally, we add the dark rum over the ice. Mix well. Pour into the largest glass that you have possible. In my case, this is a Hefeweizen glass. And I'm kind of realizing now I need a larger glass. Okay, you want that pulp in there. Then, top off with Crabbie's alcoholic ginger beer. Now I like Crabbie's because it's not as sweet as other ginger beers. This is chilled, by the way, and actually, I pretty much drained about a quarter of the bottle, so that was pretty good right there. So this is 23 ounces. Well, it's not as gingery as I would probably like, and a little bit too rummy, but let's see how it goes down the hatch. Needs a little less Angostura Bitters. I kind of should have stood off on that last dash. 2 dashes was enough. And a little more ginger. I'm going to top this off after I drink up a little bit of it. And after this one drink, this one glass, I'm probably going to be good for the rest of the night. Don't attempt to do this on an empty stomach. My stomach is not empty at all. Can't even taste the alcohol in this, man. Nice Dark and Stormy here. Extended into the Bulwer Lytton. So that is your cocktail creation for this afternoon. I am going to watch XCOM videos on YouTube while I enjoy the rest of this. I'm probably going to nurse it for the next hour or so, add a little bit more ice to it as well. And you have yourself a great afternoon, people. Cheers.